In today's fast-paced world, productivity is paramount. But did you know that the ancient Stoics held the key to many productivity principles we value today? Let's dive into 4 Stoic productivity principles that you can implement right now. Number 1. Do less. If you seek tranquility, do less. Do what's essential. Do less, do better. Because most of what we do or say is not essential. If you can eliminate it, you'll have more tranquility. But to eliminate the necessary actions, we need to eliminate unnecessary assumptions as well. Marcus Aurelius, Book 4, Meditations. In contemporary society, there exists a prevailing tendency to prioritize the completion of several tasks, often resulting in a loss of perspective regarding the true significance of these endeavors. The pursuit of unachievable goals sometimes leads to a lack of progress. The size of our list of tasks is substantial, to the extent that we derive satisfaction from successfully completing each item. However, how does this contribute to facilitating the accomplishment of more profound and meaningful tasks? How does this contribute to inducing a state of flow? Moreover, in the event that our level of concentration is insufficient, how will we be able to ensure the provision of high-quality outcomes? Therefore, what strategies might be employed to reduce our level of activity? The application of Pareto's 80-20 principle is feasible. The objective is to allocate one's energy towards prioritizing and focusing on the 3 projects that hold the greatest potential for yielding significant returns. Take a moment to examine the inventory of your assigned duties and reflect upon the following inquiries. What would be the optimal conclusion upon completion of this task? This consideration will aid in contemplating the potential benefits. What are the methods for automating this work, thereby allowing individuals to allocate their energy towards tasks that need significant effort while delegating the other tasks to computer systems? What are the potential benefits of this task for the individual or others, assisting in the identification and elimination of elements that are unlikely to yield beneficial outcomes for individuals? Increasing productivity is highly advantageous. However, it is probable that the quality of your work will be subpar. In light of the acknowledged limitations of human attention span, it is advisable to prioritize and identify a concise selection of 2 to 3 crucial tasks for each day. By dedicating undivided attention to these identified tasks, one can effectively work towards their completion. Number 2. Visualize the process to the end. Everything is interwoven, and the web is holy. None of its parts are unconnected. Together, they compose the world. Marcus Aurelius, Book 7, Meditations. I have a relationship with other parts, so I have no right as a whole to complain about what is assigned to me by the whole, because what benefits the whole can't harm the parts, and the whole does nothing that doesn't benefit it. So, by keeping in mind the whole that I'm a part of, I'll accept whatever happens. I will do nothing selfish, but aim instead to join them, to direct my every action towards what benefits us all and avoid what doesn't. If I do that, then my life should go smoothly. Marcus Aurelius, Book 10, Meditations. Frequently, individuals tend to overlook the importance of thoroughly contemplating the process when initiating a task. Many individuals often begin their endeavors with expectations that are not grounded in reality. The absence of clear understanding contributes to the phenomenon of procrastination. This can be perceived as a formula for unsuccessful outcomes. The use of logical reasoning, namely through the use of logos, involves the systematic deconstruction of tasks into discrete steps, beginning with an initial visualization of the entire process and concluding with its finalization. This would facilitate the identification of job progression between stages and the detection of any observable bottlenecks within the process. This exercise enables us to observe the discrete stages required, so providing a more pragmatic understanding of our potential achievements today, assuming complete concentration. Mind maps are effective instruments that facilitate the deconstruction of a process, enabling a clear visualization of the sequential actions required to successfully complete a task. Please provide a detailed analysis of the 3 most crucial objectives you want to achieve throughout the course of the day. One should consider the desired outcome and proceed to outline the sequential steps of the procedure. Subsequently, direct your attention exclusively towards each individual stage in a sequential manner. This can be considered a formula for engaging in deep work. Moreover, when dissecting an entity into its constituent elements, one will discern the significance of each individual component in the process. Therefore, it might be argued that the concept of work lacks inherent characteristics in actuality. The concept of grunt work does not exist. Each individual stage serves a specific purpose that contributes to a larger objective. Number 3. See what's in your control. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals, not under my control, and which have to do with the choice I actually control. Where then do I look for good and evil? Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself, to the choices that are my own. Epictetus, Discourses. When attempting to picture the process of a task, it becomes evident that certain steps may not always be under one's control. Collaboration is an essential competency in contemporary professional and educational environments. Furthermore, it is reasonable to comprehend why this is the case, as it is impractical to accomplish every task alone. Collaborating with colleagues can be advantageous for the organization as a whole. Nevertheless, it may also impede individual productivity. In the context of team collaboration, how can we effectively manage situations where not everything is within our jurisdiction? It is evident that a distinction may be made between steps that fall within our sphere of control and those that do not. The Stoics recognize the reality that there are aspects of our lives that lie beyond our sphere of influence. Consequently, becoming distressed by these external factors beyond our control is not only illogical, but also has the potential to induce psychological instability. Engaging in complaints about a coworker will not effectively motivate them to fulfill their job responsibilities. It is an indisputable reality that we lack the ability to exert influence on the choices and behaviors of others. However, it is possible for individuals to exert complete control over their employment. One can acquire the necessary insight to discern the aspects of a given process that are within their sphere of influence, while relinquishing responsibility over the remaining components to external parties. Subsequently, we shall proceed to carry out our assigned tasks. No less than the minimum required. No other information was provided. Number 4. Change your definition of success. Enjoyment means doing as much of what your nature requires as you can, and you can do that anywhere. Keep in mind the ease with which Logos is carried through all things. That's all you need. Book 10, Meditations. It is widely acknowledged that success is contingent upon numerous elements. Certain aspects are within our jurisdiction, while others remain outside our complete influence. Factors within our complete jurisdiction encompass our personal exertion. However, external factors encompass elements such as fortune and the endeavors of others in the context of collaborative tasks. However, despite possessing this knowledge, experiencing failure elicits intense frustration within us. According to the Stoics, deriving pleasure was synonymous with fulfilling one's duties. Moreover, it may be argued that a similar philosophy can be extended to the concept of achieving success. The measure of success should not be solely determined by the attainment of a particular objective. On the contrary, the metric of success should be evaluated based on the level of exertion dedicated to a given endeavor. the measure of our job completion should be considered. This perception not only empowers individuals to exercise complete agency, but also facilitates introspection in instances of unsuccessful outcomes. Furthermore, it is well acknowledged that the act of reflection contributes to the development of wisdom. In future endeavors, it is advisable to evaluate one's performance based on the level of effort exerted. Achieving success is contingent upon exerting maximum effort and dedication. This can be considered a manifestation of success. The external consequence holds little significance. Thanks for joining us. If you found value in these teachings, please like, share, and subscribe. I shall let Marcus Aurelius finish this episode. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly.